podcast is rated MA. It may contain coarse language, sexual situations, and fantasy violence. It is not recommended for persons under 17. Welcome to another episode of Werewolf the Apocalypse, Rage Across St. Louis. Episode 6, The Stakeout, Part 2. This is Kirk. I am the storyteller for Werewolf the Apocalypse.
This is Mary. My character that I'm playing tonight is Blaze.
This is Julia, and my character's name is Abigail Morningkill.
And this is Seth. I'm playing Dax Gibbons.
Should that be 4 plus 3 for my 1 in athletics? I already bought my talent.
So your alertness is 3. What else did you raise?
Athletics is out of 1.
Dex, did you raise? Yeah.
What's that?
What'd you spend your experience points on?
Alright, so I'm getting Sense Worm,
That sounds
Silence as gifts, and then I'm raising my Alertness 1 level to 3,
Okay.
and raising Athletics to 3. Spending all 18 experience points.
Holy cow.
Wow.
I spent 13, so.
I only had 7.
You raised something, though.
Yeah,
in
I
between.
bought a
You already
talent. I bought a gift.
Mother's Touch.
Because we needed it so
Which-
bad.
That's right.
I
It
Should
probably
have.
wouldn't hurt if everybody has it, in case 1 or 2 people are down.
Yeah, right now, nobody can heal me
yeah.
while I
Next-
touch you guys.
Next
Next
time I
time.
have enough XP, you know.
Thanks.
And you know, I don't think we did.
The problem is I had a remainder of 4, so I couldn't buy it.
Yeah, I don't think we did Renown the last 2 times.
Oh, we haven't.
No, we
So-
haven't.
I don't even know where I've been writing that down. Hang on.
That should be your temporary boxes.
Yeah, no,
should
we
be
haven't,
checked.
because I still only have... Glory went up by 1, I still only have 1 temporary point of honor. That's the only temporary point of anything I've got down
Oh,
there.
I don't have any.
I think after you guys defeated the Bane downtown, that was the last time.
Right.
That was right.
Because then we
passage.
actually went through the... And most of us, I think, had... Glory went up by 1 permanently,
Yeah.
so... All the temporary
So there's
erased.
4 total for everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Some of you may have done different things. On
Right.
your...
Yeah.
Helping to guard the cairn is 1 honor, 1 temporary honor.
How do we do temporary? We
It's
put a
the
little tick in
boxes
it.
underneath.
Box, yeah, tick the boxes.
So did we get that?
Yep, that's from the previous episode.
Nice.
And you can get minuses for being asked to do stuff like this and not doing it. Like being asked to help guard and you don't, it's a -3.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like that.
You guys really haven't picked a pack leader within your pack,
Not
which is
really.
going to be 3 honor when you do, when you gain the position. Healing a fellow Guru unselfishly. When you heal Dark Tree, that's 1 wisdom for you.
Woo!
Protecting a helpless Guru, everybody gets 4 temporary honor.
Oh.
Sweet. So when that fills up completely, does you get a dot?
That's
we get
when
a
you have
chance
to go-
through the right.
Yeah. So once a month they have a big moot, and then you guys can get bumped up.
3 more honor, bitches. For me.
Yup.
I need 4 more.
Boo. No, I'm just kidding.
Did anyone succumb to a frenzy during any of that?
I don't think we've frenzied since the
Since the first fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or since the fight with the... Because somebody frenzied during the fight with... Maybe I did.
I know I did.
Downtown.
The downtown,
The downtown
thing was
fight. Because
bad,
I
yeah.
think I ended up running away. I think I fox frenzied.
Okay. The first part of this episode, this most recent episode, which was Roadway Shipping, when you guys scouted across the river, fell in the drink, scouted out a little bit, and then we're going to add last times into that where you guys scouted out for a little bit more, and then you went and got in the building, got on one of the trucks, and then took it down south, and discovered that there was some sort of incineration thing going on. So, but we still don't know too much about what that was either.
Right.
So you did
We ended up running away and being like...
getting away. Yeah.
We'll tell somebody about what we found and then see what they want to do because we got chased off.
Yeah.
By something people that seem a lot more powerful than we are right now.
Right. Although they definitely seemed like and then probably were confirmed as werewolves, but we don't know anything about who they were, what they were doing there, or why. And then we basically got told, go back and see if you can find out more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys didn't. You just started to figure out what was going on when you guys got chased off,
Right.
basically.
Yeah. Now we're gonna. What did we decide we're gonna do? Try to hitch a ride with one of the
Right,
trucks.
we were going to go back there and
out.
try to
to see where the dirt's going.
Right, not not try to explore inside the compound, but see
Yeah.
where they're taking it.
Because we don't really care about the inside of the compound. We care where they're taking that weird
We
shit.
also think that the inside of the compound is probably guarded more heavily than wherever we're taking that dirt. So
Right, and we also decided...
strategic decision.
We also decided to hitch a ride down the road and not there so they don't catch us again.
Right. It'll just be easier to find out information if we're not having to dodge
Fight people?
another pack of werewolves that seem to be slightly more experienced at this than we seem to be.
More experience being dicks.
A-holes.
Yeah, so I don't think the last time there was a whole lot to give out.
I did talk my way out of getting captured
Talked your way out of getting captured.
when they found me in the alley.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's right.
When the security...
Well, I
guards
did
sort of-
botch, so that
Yeah.
probably doesn't count.
You didn't kill anybody, though. There was no killed
Oh, I should
humans
have.
or anything. But you don't know what they were. You don't know if they were just humans or what they could have been. So it was a very non-confrontational episode last time.
True, true.
Yeah, we did a lot of running away and hiding.
Right, right.
Strategic running away. Strategic running away.
And you guys went back to the cairn at the end, correct?
Yes.
Because we crossed the bridge,
Again.
without incident that
Right.
time.
So we're going to do
That
It's a New Day, and everyone gets a willpower point back.
I get to roll things. What do I get to roll? Willpower.
There used to be a way to get Gnosis back, too. I thought it was an everyday thing.
I do not have crippling nightmares.
It's going to happen when you're...
Oh, it's going
needing
to. That's
do-
what I'm kind of excited about it. It's fine. Because it's like, sometimes it's fun to have terrible penalties that last for, it's lose one die on everything for a day. Which sounds like a lot of penalty considering how many things you're rolling in a day.
You guys can meditate and try to get Gnosis back that way. It's up to you. Has anyone down Gnosis?
Just two.
Two.
Just
2
three.
out of 4.
I'm down 1, but I've only got 3. So.
To meditate, you would take some time, at least an hour, and roll your wits and enigmas. Difficulty is 8, and each success gives you 1 Gnosis point, up to your maximum.
I'm going to go ahead and do that this morning.
And that
'cause
takes, for each point, though, it takes an hour.
For each point. I've only got 1 point to gain back, so I can spend an
Okay.
hour this morning and try
Yep.
that.
And so what do we roll? I'll go
You
ahead
can
and
only do
that
this
too.
once per day.
Wits and enigmas.
Yep.
I'm good
The
at that.
difficulty increases by 1 for each extra day a character attempts this in the same week.
Gotcha. What was the difficulty?
8.
8.
Wits and enigma.
Ooh, I got it.
There you go.
Oh, gosh, yeah, I got the hell out
I
of
got
it.
my gnosis back.
I have 4 back, and I only have 2 down.
It's not bad.
I would say, Seth, you may as well roll it. We're
Yeah.
having to wait anyway.
And we're using your gnosis a lot.
Yeah.
True.
Wits and enigmas.
Well, it would help if I had my dice out already.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
Thought I did, but I don't.
It's cool. I just got done setting all of mine up.
To be fair, you
First
have
time have all of my dice this week.
all of them, yes.
Well, I've got 4 sets.
Yeah, you brought all yours this time?
I have 4 sets.
Wits.
One of them is regular werewolf. One of them is gnosis, rage, and willpower. I have different sets for each because I have green and red, and I decided purple means willpower, and then the gray ones are werewolf dice.
And-
I have all the dice. I want
Oh,
all of them.
I don't get any back.
It's fine.
How many did you roll?
I only have 4.
4 Gnosis.
Wits and Enigma?
Yeah.
Only have
Oh, yeah.
dice.
Okay. All right. So it's morning time. They're fixing breakfast and stuff. You guys have meditated.
Let me tell you a story.
Oh yeah, he was gonna do a storytelling.
Yep. And you're going to tell some of the people sitting around the fire.
So we went on our fact-finding mission. Dun dun dun. And as we were crossing the bridge, a car almost hit us, and I saved everyone's lives by getting out my 50 feet of paracord, throwing it over the bridge. Then we found the hideout, and we saw them driving away in trucks. So we entered the hideout, and I was going to kill the lady, but everyone backed me down, and we keenly grabbed onto the bottom of the truck and drove away to where they had to go. And then we clambered up the side of the truck to get on top and rode down to this radioactive valley where we got attacked by a big black cloud and several ugly werewolves. And we ran away, and here we are to tell the tale.
Let's see who's there hanging out.
Ooh, I almost forgot. While we were in the woods, I know someone was chasing us before Black Cloud arrived. No one else thinks they did. But I know they did, and that's why the Black Cloud came.
Was that a thing?
Yeah,
Well,
that's how
the
I
thing where
botched
he
on that.
botched and thought that there were things out in the woods,
Oh,
and we
that's
were
right.
like,
Oh.
"Yeah, you go look for them. We'll stay here and ignore you."
That's right.
All right, Lazy Laughing Ears, who is hanging out, having coffee with you guys in the morning. It's a Metasthurge. He's poking at the campfire, listening to your thing. He's got huge ears, and they are. It looks like he's not paying attention, and then all of a sudden he just focuses on you and is like, "What? A valley of toxic waste?" And he starts listening some more. Roll your charisma and performance.
Don't botch.
Difficulty's a 7. Difficulty's 7. It's pretty normal.
2.
2? Not bad. You get done, kind of nods at you. I heard you guys got to go back. Or this is a woman. I heard you guys got to go back.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
She's in Krynos form. That's her natural form.
Yeah, we kind of had to flee pretty quickly, and we didn't want to lead them to our hideout where we're staking out. Because for all they know, we didn't come from the facility where the truck was at. We just walked up on them. So we didn't want to take them back to our hideout where we were staking out the warehouse.
We also figured it would be much easier to trail them and follow more find out where they're taking things if they weren't chasing us while we tried to do that. So we had to lose them first, and then we would go back and find more information.
I mean, I left out the part where I was
Got
accosted
left
by
behind
a
in the
few
woods.
men and had to talk my way out of it.
Yeah. That sounds interesting. I will look forward to hearing the rest of this tale when you guys get back.
If we get back.
We will get back. No.
Suspenseful.
No. We're better than that. We'll get back.
Suspenseful.
No.
You guys are doing this, and she's looking at both of you, their ears. She gets up and walks away.
We're puppies. It's fine.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. The youngins are going crazy. So, what is her metis flaw? I think it's her ears are her.
Her metis deformity.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they're cute and charming.
This made me laugh.
Yes.
Pause.
Sorry.
Irrelevant to the game. Sorry.
Don't
Wow.
die.
That's a lot. All right, so you guys are ready to leave, head back?
After breakfast? We ate
After
that
breakfast.
right?
Yeah.
It's been a couple days. I probably will want to stop by my apartment on the condo on the way there. I have a fish tank that, probably fed itself for most of that time, but I
Probably.
need to go check on it.
Okay. Anything else you guys need to do?
I mean, my family's here, so I don't really.
Yeah.
I mean, unless
I have nothing.
You have servants. They take care of stuff.
I'm getting my nails done.
You guys leave? What form you in?
Hamid.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're just going to our apartment, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to go to my apartment.
Dark Tree, as you guys are getting ready to leave, looks at Abigail and goes, "Why don't we drive?"
Do we have a car?
You probably have a car.
Okay.
What's your 3 resources?
Yeah.
I probably also have a car, but I didn't drive it here.
Can I have a driver? Can we have an Escalade? Black, and have to open the door for us?
Your dad probably has that.
Let's do
Has a
that.
driving service.
Is he gonna
Would
lend
you have
it
your
to
own
us?
car?
I think I
Being
gave
a-
myself drive.
Being a rebel,
Right. Not wanting to. I also have
not wanting
drive,
to be
so, yeah.
the rich person. Would you have a nice little?
Oh yeah, I have drive too. I'd probably have
You
my own
drive
car.
better than I do. But that's
What vehicle do you have? What kind of vehicle would she
The
drive?
90s.
98.
Oh, it's totally either. All right, we had to pick between an Eclipse or a Mustang. So that's what all teenagers drove back then.
Wait, Mustang.
Mustang.
yeah.
Yeah. So you guys all go out, and your Mustang's there. Someone brought your Mustang out, drove it
Ooh.
out. It's a nice little.
Good luck fitting in it.
Mine's still back at work. I'm gonna have to go back there and figure that out.
You 4 could probably fit in it all in a Hamid.
Yeah.
It's just uncomfortable in the back seat.
It's not spacey. Yeah.
I'm not tall.
I'm used to riding with
It's fine.
chickens. I'll be fine.
Yeah. It's a convertible. You can put the top down. It'll be fine.
I scrunch up. It's fine.
All right, you guys take off. Driving is so much nicer. You haven't done it in a while since you've been out here in the woods. Takes just a couple minutes to get across the river. You find your loft.
Remember this bridge
Yeah,
when
probably
you
would
jumped
be,
off?
Yeah, loft or a condo. It's downtown somewhere.
Why didn't we take the car the first time? We didn't even
I
think
don't
about
know.
it, I
We didn't
guess.
think about it,
I don't know. I guess I just assumed that I would be able to bring it with me, or they're all environment, and I'm driving a fucking Mustang.
There's all different
But they
kinds out
also
there.
live
yeah.
in the real
Okay.
world. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't all lope around the city. All right, get to your apartment downtown, Washington Avenue, probably.
Yeah.
It's just now hitting its prime, I guess. They're starting to gut lofts out and things like that. So go upstairs to your little loft.
I'm just going to hang outside.
I'd say I'd probably have. Yeah. That's
I'm nosy.
Probably better.
It's
That's
a little
fine.
shady in the area. When did the the museum get put in down there?
The City Museum
Museum.
went in.
90.
It happened either early high school or before that. So
Yeah, it was like
it was 90.
95.
It was at least 99.
I think it was broke ground in like 95 or something like that.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
97,
I
October
say,
25th.
yeah, I thought it was something around because the first time I think I went there, it was for a Harry Potter thing.
So it's up and running. It's still a little shady down there. It still hasn't grown into what it is today. So Dak stays with the car because there's a lot of riffraff walking around. There's not a lot of good parking down there.
I look like one of the riffraff anyway.
You do, sitting in the car. Boy, there's no luck to roll, is there? All right, so you two go upstairs. It's a moderate little loft, nothing crazy. It's tiny, it's itsy bitsy because those all were just.
Yeah. And there's a gigantic fish tank that costs probably more than the rent to this place that takes up more space than it should in this place. But
Yep.
that's she has a lot of fish that are very pretty
Yep.
and very well maintained.
Stack of mail
Yeah.
waiting for you.
Sort of go through that after I feed the fish. Make sure that make sure the settings on the tank are all in
What's
the
going
right
on?
spot. There's an octopus at the bottom of it.
There you
A pretty little one.
go. You pay your bills and everything for the month.
Yeah.
Get that all taken care of.
What are bills?
Feed the fish.
You need them to live.
No, you don't.
Yeah, well, when your dad... Never mind.
Like, I want to pay a bill. Like, I really want to pay a bill now.
You want to pay one of mine? Go right ahead.
Well, no, I mean...
Yeah,
I don't-
I didn't think so.
Dark Tree is just like pecking on the fish tank every once in a while, watching them.
Yeah, make sure that... Check my answering machine, because there's a tape there.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. Yes. 5 messages.
voicemail's
Not
not
too
a
bad.
thing.
Not too crazy. They can be from whoever you want.
Okay.
Just mundane stuff.
Yeah.
No emergencies.
Good times. Erase them, because you have to do that.
Do you change your outgoing message to I might not be back in frequently, or
No, it's probably not super descriptive anyway,
okay.
just in
Not like a
case
funny
there's
jingle.
No.
We should record one together. Because that's what we did in the 90s.
That's what
That
everybody
is
did.
what everybody did in the 90s. Not ready to do that. No.
We can make it all cute.
Now, you see, the problem is that that there's a work thing, in case customers ever get phone numbers, I don't want to have to deal with that. So it's pretty nondescript for an outgoing voicemail message anyway. It's pretty much just leave a message. And it shouldn't happen, but you never know.
Do you have caller ID probably?
Yeah.
Go back through that, checking all the messages, and you've got several calls from
Vanessa?
Vanessa,
Okay.
but she didn't leave a message.
Okay. I look at the 2 people that are still in my apartment with you. I'm like, I will call her back later.
Yeah.
That's not a conversation I want to have right now.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure how I want to deal with that conversation right now.
So you had 2 the day that you had your incident, your change, and about 1 every day since then. She just
Okay.
called. And
I
left a
will
message.
try to make time to. I will remember to make time today to call her back, but I want to wait till I'm not surrounded by people who don't know me or what I do for a living.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. All your business is done in your place. Go back downstairs. As you're getting in your car, a couple police officers are driving by and they're looking at Dax.
Still,
They
in
may
your
have
car.
been driven by a couple times before and he didn't realize it. Just hanging out. Everybody piles in, drive off. Are you driving off or are you going to park your car?
How far away is her apartment from?
It's all street parking here and it's about 5 or 6 blocks away.
I'd say we hoof it.
Yes, we should probably park your car somewhere that's not the street outside my house, though. It's probably not the best place to leave it. Convertible in the city. Plus, there's parking meters that you probably don't want to have to pay for. I mean, if you're
What
talking
are
about wanting to pay
parking
bills,
meters?
you can start there.
Exactly.
Parking meters.
You think you recall? You know your dad's place, your business, dad's business. The food company is down the road.
Okay,
Ralston.
so we'll park there.
Go park in their private parking. You have your little card. You just wave it and it goes on through. Things open up. And you go park in your. Boy, do you have a spot? You do not have a spot. But you park.
Rectify
Typical
that.
dad oversight.
Yeah.
But they're not labeled. They're not like
Yeah.
individually numbered or anything. So
There's one for my dad.
there is one for your dad.
Is there one for my brother?
There's one for your dad, but he gets driven to work all the time.
So you're not sure
I
why.
should just park in
Yeah.
his.
Good.
I'm just gonna park
The
in
car's
Okay.
probably registered to your dad.
Yeah, it is. Everything's
Because if you don't pay taxes on it, he has
Actually,
to. Yeah.
does my brother have a spot?
no.
Okay, I was gonna park in that one if there was
Yeah.
one. Just to be an asshole.
You don't know if what link he has in the family with the businesses or anything like that. Like he's not been groomed to take over Ralston or anything like that. So.
And I haven't been either.
Nope.
Nope. Daddy's planning on living forever.
You guys are 18.
Or too young, I guess, to start that kind of crap.
Yep.
Never too young.
To be an executive. Okay. You guys park. You get out. Now you're about 20 or 30 blocks away. I think Ralston was a little farther south of downtown when it was there. I could be wrong.
We've got all day. We've been doing a lot of walking lately. Anyway, it's probably gonna be a thing.
Did you want to change your shoes?
No, I'm fine.
Did you want to change anything while you were at home? And
Yeah, I probably would have changed like shirts, but no, otherwise not really.
Okay. All right. You guys start walking north.
Okay. And we look
For
completely
teenagers.
different.
Yeah, you're
Well,
all,
completely different.
yeah, you're a
Wow.
very eclectic mix.
Apparently I turned into like a
An actual
progressive
teenager.
Yeah, for like a second. My voice was like, bleh. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sure that
You
this
take a break?
is...
No, I was just gonna grab some water.
Nothing really happens the whole way down. No one bothers you guys.
No one stops us
No.
for being the Breakfast Club on foot.
Pretty
basically.
much, yeah. Yeah, no one bothers you. No panhandlers or anything like that. You guys are a very weird-looking group.
I say
You look like two
we've got our
couples.
own panhandler with
Yeah.
us here. That's
You look like two couples. It's very weird.
Oh.
wait. Which way does that go?
We should hold hands
Yes.
just to really fuck everybody up.
I like that plan.
So you guys get up north of the city, get near the place. Do you guys start doing stealthy
Yes.
maneuvers? So Dex and stealth.
I have some
Now,
stealth now.
since I have silence, does that work all the time?
I will have to read about silence.
And just as I get 2 to stealth and dex.
Then I
And
think
what's the
that's all
difficulty?
time.
I'm sorry.
Difficulty 6, because you guys start doing it before you get up there.
I got 3. 5. That is the one thing I find aggravating about the gifts in that book is if you want to find them in any kind of order, you have to go to the index and then go back to the section. Because they're all listed by breed, auspice, tribe, and never in the book beyond the index in like alphabetical order.
Yeah, it's automatic.
All right, that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure.
Yep. Usually it'll tell you if you have to activate it. There'll be like a roll or a gnosis point will have to be spent, stuff like that. And
Right.
usually it's the higher ones are pretty intense like that.
What was the difficulty?
6,
4.
4. What'd you guys get?
3.
3,
5.
5. You guys are pretty. Get up to a certain point and you start walking through the alleys and everything, and you guys are very difficult to find. It's easy to blend in with everything. This is St. Louis, so there's a lot of weeds and stuff in the alleys and things like that. It's not like, I guess, Chicago where it's brick and mortar all over the place. So you guys continue up a little closer. Let's do another dexterity and stealth. This one's going to be 7 as you guys are approaching the building you're meeting.
2.
2,
2.
5.
5.
5 again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Perception alertness as you guys are starting to climb up the fire escape. Difficulty 6.
2.
2.
3.
4.
3 and 4, you start to notice that there are patrols going around now for some reason. There's a small unmarked car that's driving around with 2 guys in it, and there are at least 2 other groups of people on foot kind of meandering around. One group is up close, one group is about a block out, and the driving seems to be zigzagging kind of all over the place.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you, I look at Dax, I'm like, do you want to stick your head in and see if they've upped the security in the other world as well?
Do you want to
Sure.
peek?
Into the Umbra?
It's a Gnosis roll against the Gauntlet, which is
That
going to
is
be an 8.
8, yeah.
8. That's 1 1, 2 1s, 3 1s.
Oh, wait a minute. You can peek
What?
from the Earth to the Penumbra, though it's even more difficult. So the difficulty is going to be increased by 3.
That's 11.
Yeah,
I can't turn it up to 11.
The Gnosis roll is against difficulty local Gauntlet plus 3 up to difficulty of 9.
Okay, so it's actually just 9.
All right, I got 110.
10.
Oh, good. You did. That was a lot of ones that you were listing.
Yes, I had 3 1s for
Yeah.
sure. 2 2s, 2 4s.
But you got one.
Yeah.
You look through, and those wasps are everywhere, and they're not in tight packs. It's almost like a cloud is around the building.
As I peek back, guys, I don't think we want to go that in the Umbra.
I mean, I
It
kind
seems
of.
a little crowded.
Yeah. I was afraid of that.
It's not like
'cause
they're thick, but they're everywhere.
yeah, instead of doing their spirally patterns.
Right.
Yeah, I was afraid of that because if they figured out that they were chasing anything remotely werewolf-like yesterday, maybe they connected that to here.
And they want us to actually go inside upstairs, right? Isn't that?
No.
We're just doing that.
We're
that's right.
trying to. We need to get back out to the site and then take a truck to wherever they're taking the
Oh,
dirt.
then we should have taken the truck out there, or the car out to Herky.
Good.
Oh, that would work. Too.
We need.
Well, especially if they've beefed up security here,
We should
might as
go
well do
back
that.
and just go down there and just screw this place because we
Because we know, we know
We
we
know where
can
they're
find
going.
it again,
Right.
and then we can ditch your car somewhere along the side of the road, keep it out of sight, and then just take a truck
Okay,
out.
let's do that.
Okay.
So,
So
we
sneaking
stealth
back out?
back down the building.
All right.
Sorry,
Dex and stealth.
I was hoping it would be easier than that.
Yeah. 4. Wait, difficulty.
Difficulties 7.
Okay, 4.
Ooh.
2,
Two.
4, 2. You guys get down the building without being seen. Start moving out. Just do another stealth and stealth and dexterity difficulty 6. As you guys get farther out, you're getting outside of their search pattern.
1,
4.
2.
Okay, you guys make it out. None of the patrols are around, or if they are, you guys are easily able to hide. And you start taking off down south again. Nothing happens. You guys get to your car and take off.
Cool.
About a 20-minute drive down south. Nothing really happens.
I was gonna say this is a lot more comfortable, but now I'm like squashed in the back seat, like of this tiny Mustang. It might have been more comfortable on top of that truck. I'm just saying.
Probably.
There was more room up there anyway.
But we don't have the chance of dying in this one.
I don't know.
Well-
have you seen the way you drive?
Hey, I gotta drive too. I'm good at driving.
Doesn't mean you drive.
2 out of 5 ain't good.
2's actually pretty good.
2 is pretty good,
Two's
but
pretty good.
it doesn't mean you drive like you make the rest of us feel safe. You may be in control of the car, but
The only time you're going
Thanks.
to do checks on that is like there's weird weather or you're being chased, things like that. So you guys get down, drive down 55 to M Highway, I guess, is where they kind of turned off. There's some commuter parking down there. There's
Do we know how far away can we guess how far away the commuter parking lots are?
from the site you went to, probably like a mile or 2.
well, if we were running through the woods cross country, it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, there's lots of woods down here. Again, the outskirts outside of the 270 loop are very sparse.
Yeah.
So instead of being what we know it today, it would be like being out in DeSoto or almost, farther out.
Yeah. In that case, we can go wolf and just trot through the woods, and
Yep.
it won't be that bad.
I think that's what we should do.
Pull into commuter parking, park the car, lock it up. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. There's a couple people sitting in their cars waiting. You guys get out and just can't take off.
Head towards. We look like we're heading in a direction.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, let's not obviously change here.
Right.
Wait till we get to the
That's-
woods.
And also not just like park the car and then walk directly towards the woods. That seems a little suspicious as well, I would think. When everybody here's like waiting to get on the, bus or whatever, it's like we're just like, no, we're walking that way.
We're going now.
You guys walk down a little bit, and then you see there's a little creek up ahead, which is down. You're able to go down in that area, and you're kind of secluded from sight.
And then change form.
Okay. Everybody shifts into lupus.
Yep.
That would be your stamina primal urge. Difficulty would be a 6 from Hamid, and you need 1, 2, 3, 4 successes to make it there instantaneous.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 is instant.
2.
1.
1. All right. Abigail shifts into Galabro pretty quickly, and then slowly shifts into Krynos, and then down in Hispo, and then finally down into Lupus. It takes 3 turns additionally.
We're
Okay.
sort of staring at you and laughing while you do so.
You know.
But it's a wolf kind of laugh where I sort of sit there and stick my tongue out at you.
Yeah, this is the slow American Werewolf in London sort of changing process. That's
I try
happening.
to make it look like I'm doing it on purpose
Don't worry, I'm not going much faster.
No, you're not.
for your
You
entertainment.
instantly shift into Krynos, and then you slowly shift down into Hispo, and then finally Lupus, shrinking up and bubbling and gurgling and bones popping, that sort of thing. All right, so you guys take off. And the creek pretty much runs east-west, so you're able to take that underneath the highway 55 over to 6167,
Okay.
and then you can get on the other side and then take the woods down.
Okay.
All right, I think.
And when we get close, I want to sense worm.
Did you read up on it?
Yes.
Is it once per scene?
Just as the player rolls perception and occult, difficulty depends on strength of the worm's influence. Sensing a single worm in the next room would be a difficulty of 6, while detecting the stench of a bane that was in the room an hour ago would be difficulty 7. Vampires register as worm tainted. They are 7 or higher.
All right, so you guys run down south along 6167, and you eventually get to this Koch Valley Road or whatever it is, and start heading west or east on it. Sense worm, go ahead and do that now.
Okay, difficulty?
I'm going to say 6.
3.
3. You pick up the trucks, the oil, whatever it is, it's messed up. So as you guys are traveling along, you're basically following along this smell. It's pretty foul. You get up to the fencing. You guys got your maps out? Mm-hmm. Get up to the fencing, and the whole place does not smell like you would expect it to if it was all contaminated. Like the trucks still smell from where you're at. Like you would expect this place to smell like a garbage dump. Like you'd be able to smell it from a while back if it was contaminated, and it's not.
And they were definitely loading the dirt into the truck, not
Right.
out of the truck. Okay.
Correct. And if you want to look at the big map on the maps on Obsidian Portal, it's called Contamination Site. It's not up close detail, but it's an overview.
Okay, so I guess, how close are we? We're on the fence. Which side?
I guess you're along the roadway leading up to it somewhere.
So
Either the
Out
north
the
side or the...
still. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think we should sit here and wait for a truck that we can grab onto.
Okay.
we should probably back up far enough away that anybody that happens to be in the site doesn't see us hop onto the truck.
Perception awareness. As you guys are like, we need to back up and do this. And
We need to know how far away we need to be. Difficulty?
difficulty is going to be 8.
I can't see.
1.
1.
1.
0.
Right there.
Did you get a botch?
Oh, no botch this
Okay.
time. I don't botch. What are you talking about?
You guys are all... remember your difficulty is -2 for being in lupus.
Oh.
So it'd be easier to succeed.
got
Oh,
2.
then I got
I
2.
forgot.
I got 3 because I had 2 7s.
Wait, you said
8 was a difficulty?
8. So yeah, I had 1 6.
Oh,
So I had.
then I
had
had
2.
2 then.
Okay.
I had
2, 2,
3.
2, 3. Dark Tree and Abigail both perk up all of a sudden, and they look over in the same direction, and it looks like a patrol of men on the inside of the fence who are armed. With the 2s see that. With the 3, you both notice that there is a wolf walking on the outside of the fence,
We need to get the hell out of here.
stealthily, slowly, cautiously walking very quietly.
Does it look like he notices us yet?
No.
Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah, back up down the road.
We
a
gotta go.
ways.
So your stealth and
Yes.
dex.
Yes.
Everyone roll that. Difficulty's gonna be 8.
We don't have any negatives, do we?
No.
1.
Oh,
No,
we have
but
2
do have
dexterity.
extra dexterity.
Yeah, your dex sticks.
I had 1.
Okay. So did Dark Tree.
4.
Sorry, the difficulty was
8.
8. I got 4 as well.
Okay. Everyone starts backing up slowly and quietly. How far are you guys gonna back up? Out of visual sight?
Yeah. And
It's about 30 feet, 40 feet probably.
which way
And
is the
smell.
wind
I'm going to
blowing?
go 15 feet and lay down.
And smell.
say-
Smell distance.
The wind is not moving very much.
Okay, so yeah, if we're not downwind, then
Right.
yeah, out of sight is fine.
Probably closer to the main road, too, if we can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can move all the way out to the main road if you want. It's quite a distance out, but
Yeah, let's do that.
Or at least get halfway down the
Yeah.
road.
these trucks
Yeah.
are pretty visible. You guys won't have any trouble figuring
Seeing
out
them.
who's what. Yeah. So you guys move almost out to 61, 67?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of other smells out there, trucks going up and down, so you're easier to be invisible pretty much. All right, you guys go out and wait. Perception and alertness. Difficulty 6.
Thank God I rolled a 10.
Remember, it's reduced because lupus.
Yes.
So I actually got 4.
4.
So it's
Difficulty would be
reduced.
4, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I got 5.
No, I still rolled 1.
Wow.
Impressive.
All right, so everyone's kind of on edge because there are other possibly high perception creatures out there. You don't think you smell any other wolves or anything.
Good.
An hour goes by, no trucks. Another hour goes by, no trucks.
That's cool.
So you guys got there about noon, get to this place.
They don't start their activity until the nighttime.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
About 2 o'clock, a broke down truck turns off with 2 individuals in it. Make a perception alertness roll.
Difficulty?
Difficulty's going to be 7.
Minus
So
2?
5.
So
Yep.
5. Yep. I got 4.
4 with 3 zeros, man.
4.
One of these people is somebody from the night before, Crystal, or the Bella person, and Dirtbeard driving.
Let's go kill him.
How far away are they from help?
Was it a mile? Maybe about a mile.
So pretty far.
Yeah.
Let's get them.
I said let's kill him, but they could howl for reinforcements.
They're just starting to slow down.
And it's just the two of them
Just the two
in
of
a
them, you can
truck
see.
that looks...
It's dirty, beat up, and it smells. It stinks of the worm. It catches his breath. Oh.
Okay, then yeah.
It needs to be gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to think about this, and then I'm sitting there going, wait. My character wouldn't think that hard.
No.
Sorry.
I was saying I would
actively
be.
acting against your auspice is bad.
Right. No, I'm like,
Stuff.
you're suggesting we get in a fight? Yeah, let's do that. That's,
Well, and I'm like the only one who would actually think about it, and I'm like, let's do it.
Right. That's,
Because there's 2 of them instead of 4. Like, this is the time to pounce.
they also, like, the way they, like, we had to run away from them the last time, so fuck them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pride. We're going to sneak up on them.
This is you have 1 round before the surprise round, basically.
Okay.
So this 1 round,
Sorry.
Move the whole table.
That was...
Dark Tree shifts into Kronos form.
That's,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
also going to do that.
Ditto.
So
Activate
that's
any
Stamina, Primal Urge.
Stamina,
Do
Primal
you do
Urge.
that quickly?
Quit dropping your dice, Seth.
I know. How did you know I did?
I
We
could
can
hear it.
hear everything, man.
I know.
Difficulty 6.
Stamina,
2 successes.
Primal
Totally got that.
Difficulty 6, 2 successes.
Holy shit. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
2.
That is very fast. 2.
That was fast. I'm going to also spend this round activating Razor Claws,
Okay.
I just got 1.
which spends a rage, spend a round, and then I have +2 damage for my claws.
You could probably do that in the same round.
Then I
shifting.
shift?
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as they come up, you should start scratching on a rock.
Yeah.
Any other charms? Any other gifts people want to use?
I will also... That's a reflexive, so I don't actually activate that till I need it.
I'm going to use, I don't know how we can use this, but I'm thinking use Ice Echo to put myself in front of their truck
Nice.
so they get distracted by that.
Hopefully that they have to slam on the brakes.
Apparently, your ice echoes can act independently and do whatever you want. I mean, they are 4 like holograms of you that you can have them do whatever.
Then that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Distract them with my other self.
So the first free round is over. Everyone changed Razor Claws. No other gifts activated.
I mean, mine's activated on touch, so
Right.
I think I'm good.
So yeah, the
All
only
right.
other thing I would activate is reflexive, so I don't need to do it.
Yeah.
This is a surprise round, so no initiative just yet, unless you guys want to fight over who goes first in the pack. It's up to you. Otherwise,
I just want to talk about when I should throw out the Ice Echo for everybody's advantage.
Probably as soon as we get a surprise round, so maybe during that
This-
round.
this- is it
at
right
the
now.
beginning of
Yeah.
that.
All right.
and they're just slowing down to turn into the street, the road you're on.
Oh, I thought it was broken down.
Oh no, it's a broke
It's an
down.
old, broke down
Oh.
truck, but it's still running. Otherwise, how would it just appear?
I thought it broke down.
Oh,
That's fine.
gotcha.
I was hoping they'd be sitting ducks, but it's okay. This will still work.
No, they're driving in slowly. Like it's smoking
They're turning
and
out of the road.
banging and doing all kinds of stuff. You guys are like, what the hell? That's why it was
Sounds
so low.
like my car.
It was mostly to recognize them.
Okay, so
Anyway.
I would say Ice Echo,
Ice Echo, and then I want to jump onto their car.
Okay.
and I
All
will
right,
go from the
I'm going to
side.
Ice Echo to distract them right in front of their truck.
All right. I will draw this because I think otherwise we will get.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate
Confucius.
this hair's leap thing because it does require a roll. It's a reflective action, but it does require a roll. So I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and roll that, and then just to make sure it's on because it lasts for the scene. So I succeeded, which doubles my jumping distances for the scene,
Okay.
or my leaping distances, I should say, because I think that's different than jumping. I don't know.
Does it say leaping or jumping?
It specifically says leaping distance is doubled
What's
for the
the-
scene.
I think it's jumping. I think
Okay.
it's all the same.
I'll say, yeah, what's the...
Because I have jump is on page 271. It's feet per success, and it's vertical and horizontal. So I
Mm-hmm. Okay,
think
so it's
all
both.
the same. Yeah.
Never mind. Well, either way, I can jump twice as far now. It's called Hare's Leap, so they probably
Yep.
wrote it that way in the rules and then didn't bother to make it match the actual
Right.
what you could do with it.
It's rough. There's not much to it. I'm going to say they are in mid-turn.
Is there much traffic on the road that they're turning off of?
No, not hardly at all. So that's kind of what it looks like. If someone
Okay.
just take a photo and send it to... yeah, put yourself on there. I don't know where you guys want to be. The north side of the road, south side of the road. I assumed, my mind's eye, you guys were on the north side of the road because you kind of came down and then went in the woods
Yeah, I would assume that we're...
and then came straight
Well,
back.
we should mark where we are so that he can see that.
Okay.
Dark Tree's just going to be wherever you guys are.
Where do we want to be, like here, like a little bit back from the edge of the road, and then, or do we want to be closer to the actual intersection?
I would say closer to the intersection if we're planning on attacking right now.
Okay, so we'll be like right here.
Whatever you guys think, because I'm going to hang back a little bit while my ice echo is working, so I can make sure to distract them well enough. I'm going to stay behind you
We are there.
then to project the ice echo.
In front of their vehicles or,
Yeah, in front of their vehicle.
Waiting until they
or on
get...
the opposite side of where you guys have to be a distraction?
No,
Where they'll
I
be,
mean, I think I can be behind.
where they'll be looking in the wrong direction as you guys attack.
Maybe in front and to the right. Both of those things.
To the
Yes.
south?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I plan on jumping on top of their car from the
I plan
north
on
side,
opening the door
so-
and pulling somebody out.
Okay. So
That's
someone
my-
put his ice echoes.
So we want to
Put
put the
ease.
ice
IE.
echoes like here-ish.
Yeah. How far is this intersection from the actual site? Like a mile or so?
It's like a mile
Okay.
between, yeah.
So I think right there.
Okay. There's 4 of them.
Oh, right. So we could actually have them like...
It could be another pack basically coming out of
The woods.
wherever.
Well, I mean,
They
yeah,
all
they'll
look
all
the
be
same.
around
But yeah,
there, I guess. Oh, yeah, because they all look like him.
they all look like him, but they can do independent things.
We should also have 2 of them block the back
I say, yeah, come out this
after
way.
they pass. Do you trust us, Seth?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Whatever you
it
guys
looks
think on
like
that.
they're being surrounded, so
Yeah.
that they don't just immediately try to back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we leap at them from the other direction, and all is good.
Sounds good.
I really just want to pull somebody out of a door.
I really just want to like jump and land on somebody's car hood and like just crush somebody's front end of their car.
I want to rip somebody out of a door.
All right. So
Like Die Hard
who-
style.
Although-
so Seth, you're activating your ice thing.
Yeah.
Does that require a roll or anything?
No.
Automatic. So who wants to go
Oh,
next?
come on. Was I going to botch?
I'm gonna. Well,
No.
I mean, I'm gonna wait till they're in between his ice echoes. Then I'm going to leap on the hood of their car.
Okay.
And I'll do that. I'll do my thing after. That way they're looking up and then I can open a door and pull somebody out. I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm going to smash through the windshield and reach for the other one that I'll reach for the passenger because you'll be coming at them from the driver's side, right?
So this first round,
Yeah.
Yeah.
roll your dex and athletics.
Okay.
Difficulty's a 6. Jumping on the car is not too
We might need somebody to stop the truck so it doesn't crash into things and start a fire and attract people. We didn't think
well,
about that.
In theory, I might crush their engine.
Oh, do that.
I mean, I weigh a lot, right?
Do that.
Isn't a Krynos huge?
bad. 400 to 800 pounds.
Crush it.
900
So,
pounds.
I'm jumping on. We'll see how this goes.
Okay. If not, I'll pull the driver out and stomp on it, and then I'll
That's
go
yeah,
get it.
just gotta-
Dirtbeard is driving, and Bella is sitting in the passenger side.
Just like his name's
Oh.
Dirtbeard.
Your
Have you seen his
difficulty
picture?
was What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Abigail's going to rip
You
out.
said 6?
6.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. She lands squarely on the top of the hood.
Just break it.
No, it doesn't, but it bounces when it does. What are you doing?
Opening the door and pulling somebody out. So leaping.
Why don't you rip the door off?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Dexterity. And, this would be a strength roll. Where'd my strength
Ow.
roll go?
You're in Krynos form. It's better than it
Yeah,
was.
it's a lot. Physical feats. Where'd it go? Oh, feats of strength. What is your strength total
Melee
right now?
is limit. 6.
Oh, you could throw a motorcycle. So anything short of that, you would have to. I mean, anything more than that, you would have to roll. So, like, if you can throw a motorcycle, if you wanted to try and flip a small car, you'd have to roll to see if you could do it. So,
Ripping the door off, not really.
Right.
Do you just need me to
Dex.
roll dex to jump onto it and pull it?
boy, this is gonna be a claw thing. It's your dex and brawl. You're basically making
Brawl or
it-
melee? I'm sorry, I said brawl earlier.
Brawl.
You're basically going in with claws to attack this door and rip it off its hinges.
Right, your fencing training not going to help you rip a door off the hinges.
I know. I think whenever I took
Difficulty's a 6.
melee, I didn't think that claw. I don't know.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Just my thing.
You're not a
Difficulty
brawler.
6?
Yeah.
2.
2 will do it. Grabs it, crunches
3.
it,
3, actually. Sorry.
pulls the door off, and flings it behind her. Dax, what are you doing?
I'm going to wait and see who needs help.
Okay.
So that was our surprise round?
You see Dark Tree
Oh, yeah.
races
What's
up
Dark Tree?
to the front driver's side, rears his hand back, and just claws through one of the tires.
Sweet.
And it pops. So Dax, you're going to delay again because we're going to go
Yes.
in the next round. Next
Yes.
round, everyone do your dexterity plus wits, and then you roll 1 die and add it to it.
So 5 and 3 is 8.
Is it with the modifier or no?
Yeah.
The Chronos modifier?
Yes.
Okay.
5 and 3 is 8 plus 7 is 15.
I'll take that. I have 18. Yay, wits.
I was gonna say my wits isn't. It's only 3. It's
Mine-
respectable.
4. That's helpful. But your dex is probably better than mine.
All right, I'm
It's 5
confused.
right
I'm
now.
not doing the right thing. Remind me what I'm doing again.
You add it together.
You add your dex and wits together,
Add those dots.
and then you roll a 10-sider.
And don't forget
Roll
your
1
modifier
die.
for your form.
Yeah, you're plus 1.
Plus
it.
1 dexterity. Whoa, too many dice. 1 die.
How's that too many dice?
1
'Cause
die.
You're not rolling.
One
You're
die.
not rolling your dex plus wits. You're adding them together. So like my dex plus wits is 5 plus 3 is 8, and then I roll 1d10,
I got you.
and then
Yeah.
add 8 to it.
All right. Oh, good. I rolled another 1. And I will take a video of this one.
That is a 1.
Why?
That is a 1.
We're going to start, like, we should have, like, a board where we just start ticking every time you roll
Right,
a
every
1.
time.
Now, it's not a botch because you're adding that to your total of your dex. And
No, true. So
But still, we should start doing
Dark
this.
Tree did the same thing. So he's at 7.
it's 7.
7.
They're bros.
Yeah.
They fist bro.
All right.
I know, but I don't like fist bump because it sounds weird. 'Cause
Okay, fist bro.
Fist broing
sounds
is a
much
little gay.
Weird. I was gonna say that sounds much gayer
Yes.
and also more
Maybe.
disturbing. I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
like
quit
fist-
judging
That's dedication.
Yeah.
to
their
that.
life.
There's no reason for that.
Quit judging their
That's
life.
that's too much. I don't understand that.
I
in
don't
any,
either.
Any sense at
And
all.
I've seen it in straight porn.
I'm
It's
a
just as
loner.
gross.
Right? No.
Oh,
yeah. I
fisting?
don't, yeah. Fisting. Don't
Yeah.
get it. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't find it.
I don't
attractive or
like. I don't
like,
really need a
worthwhile
penis
to
with that
watch.
girth.
It's
No.
Like,
no.
I don't want my
Oh.
vagina to be the size
No.
of this
I don't,
coffee
want,
cup.
I don't want anyone's arm in me.
Right. That's the thing. Like the actual fist. Like the
Because they don't stop at
the
the fist.
size of the fist
No.
They try to
isn't
go up
as
to the elbow.
disturbing as
Oh,
like
yeah.
the
Wow, how
length
good of a
the
time
arm.
did you have last night? Smell my elbow.
Oh.
Oh.
What were you, elbow fucking somebody? Like just sticking just your elbow in there?
Oh.
I got told a very disturbing story this weekend about about smelling.
Oh, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It never ends well because it's only exciting to the person that's saying "smell my finger."
Well, no. It was a bad. It was where the person was like he couldn't deal. Like the day after he had washed his hands so many times, he still could not. The smell was so bad from whoever this girl that he had been with like one night, and that he went and dipped his hands in gear oil because that was a smell he knew how to deal with.
Ew,
That
clean
is
your
gross.
shit.
Yeah.
Like douche a
Right.
little
I'm
or
listening
something.
to that. I'm going. That means you have a problem somewhere. Like,
Yeah, like
that should not be a thing. That is that permeating.
I mean, you clean your fingernails and everything after that, and it still was.
And he still, like he washed his hands like 3 times and could not get the smell to go away the next day.
I want to puke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gross.
Yeah. Sorry to share that.
I would have been. I mean, you have to use there's certain soaps that don't do shit,
Right, but that's
but yeah, that's
to
gross.
the point where
That's
gear
pretty
good.
oil was a
Clorox
preferable
cleanup.
option.
Clorox
Bleach
cleanup,
that
baby.
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
your hands will be dry and probably
Yeah,
crack a little bit.
But hey,
Lysol disinfecting wipes, like just
Clorox wipes are
Yeah.
certified to clean medical equipment
That's
nowadays.
true.
So,
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
yep.
I need to get some of those.
I bought
actually.
them for my house because
The Listerine ones are not,
right.
but the Clorox ones are certified. If you have like a mannequin or a CPR or anything, you can actually lay it on there for a couple minutes and it will disinfect it.
Interesting.
All right.
Sorry.
Abigail, you're first.
Derailed everything there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the truck comes to a halt.
What
as
is the
they're-
person doing that I ripped the door off of next to? Are they freaking out?
You're
or-
on the driver's side.
Yeah.
He is stopping the truck and looking at you
Bold move.
because you just finished the prize round and you're going ahead
Yeah.
before them. So
Okay, I am going to claw him, I guess.
okay,
So what is that? It's
that is your Dex and Brawl. Difficulties is 6.
It's not strength?
Your damage is strength.
Attack roll is always dex.
Basically, only takes 1 to hit unless they're defending, which he's not able to do right now.
2.
2 hits.
Yes.
So your strength
Strength.
+2 plus an additional 1.
What is a success?
6.
Difficulty on damage is always 6.
5.
5 is good.
Sorry.
And this
So I
is
clawed his
aggravated.
face. So I don't like his beard. I hope I cut his beard. Like, I want that to be...
It's
Clean off.
probably
Just
gross
cut it
enough
clean
that you
off.
just like tangled your claws in his. It's like armor. It's like a natural armor bonus. It just tangles up your claws and you don't actually
Ew.
get to attack him.
No.
All right. Please.
Can I, in one motion, punch through the windshield, grab her, and try to pull her out? Or is punching through the windshield going to be a separate action?
You're in Kronos. Just go in for the attack on her because I'm assuming it's not like super windshield.
Super
So go for
windshield
claws.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It is a beat.
Oh wait, you're grappling.
I
You're grappling.
want to grab her
So
and haul her out of the truck.
Strength and brawl.
Okay.
Difficulty 6.
Strength is a lot more than that number over there. Strength and brawl is this number of dice.
Begins with a successful strength plus brawl roll. If the attacker wants to hurt the player or the foe, the player will roll her strength to inflict damage, beginning next turn and continuing until the opponent breaks. The foe can try to soak. If the attacker wishes to hold the opponent, that's what we'll do for the throw.
Okay.
To escape it. So you get 6 successes to hold her.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
To
that's
escape the
basically me
grappling opponent
picking
has
her
2
up.
options: break free and then resisted strength brawl. It's actually not that bad. Okay. So she can't do anything right now. You just grabbed her.
Okay.
And her eyes are big because you've just reached through the windshield and grabbed her shoulders. All right. Their turn.
Don't die.
They both instantly turn into Krynos. The look of these things is disgusting. Disgusting. I don't know if you guys got a clear shot of them the night before.
There was a lot of Shroud of Darkness, and it was also dark outside, so probably
Right.
not. We got some looks at them while they were in the light, but not clearly.
He is
closely.
missing patches of fur on him that he normally should have. He's got some skin condition going on. You're not sure what it is. It's almost like boils or
Mange.
something like that.
Ugh.
She has like an elongated snout that kind of tapers to a point almost, and her ears look strangely deformed, almost like a bat's ears.
Ugh.
All
You're
right.
gross. I don't want to touch you anymore.
I learned adorable things about vampire bats the other day. I will share later.
He does not have much fight in him. He misses you. He takes a swipe at you and misses.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She strength brawl. She doesn't have any brawl.
So she's got to resist before she can actually try to attack me? Is that how?
She has 1 success, so you have 5 successes to basically yank her out.
Okay.
Or to throw her. Hang on. So you're taking 1 off your success to throw her.
Okay.
Basically, roll 6 dice or whatever leftover dice there are to toss her to see how far you're tossing her, I guess.
Yeah, the plan here is to throw her and then jump on her.
Okay. So roll your 6 dice to throw her up. I don't even know how that would. She's now like an 800-pound. What is your strength?
7 in this form?
That is enough to throw a Kronos, yeah. So you are throwing her up in the air if you get
What's the
a success.
I got
6.
2 successes.
Yeah. You throw her directly up into the air.
Let's play baseball. Is there a car or tree?
There's
Tree?
lots of trees.
We'll play baseball.
Right, because bat would have to be big enough to...
Yeah. So a tree or a car.
Dark Tree moves over and swipes at the guy too, as he's growling and doing his stuff.
Oh,
Gets 1 success.
Dark Tree is not Goofy Beard.
No.
No.
No, Dark Tree is our friend.
I know. I just name mix up in my brain. I was like, he already went, and who is he hitting?
2 successes. This guy goes unconscious. All right, top of the turn, Abigail. This guy is bleeding and shifts back into Hamid form. Your person is literally being chucked up into the air.
I'm gonna leap at it.
She looks up and grabs on the top of the roof and jumps. Dex and athletics. And I'd say if you're going to swipe at her, split your dice pool to do the second half to actually hit her.
I only have 5.
Dex and athletics.
So you basically it's going to need 1 success to jump up and get her.
Well, I'll just spend willpower.
Okay.
And then are you going to split your dice pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So you could put 1 die in your jump and then
Because
use
you
your
spent the willpower, so you only need the 1 success that you just... As long
Right.
you just have to have 1 dice to roll.
roll.
Right.
1 die to roll, I should say.
So you make a success.
it was a 4.
You get
You
it. You
already
jump
had
up.
the success.
So the rest of your dice you roll.
To hit her.
And difficulty is a 6.
3?
3 does it. 2 roll over. because she's flailing in the air.
That's strength.
And that would be your strength plus 2 plus the
Plus-
rollover.
The 2 that
Plus
rolled
the
2 extras.
3 for that, 2 for that.
Don't
'Cause
forget your
modifier-
strength is
Right.
jacked up.
your higher strength.
Yeah. It's 6, right?
Correct.
4.
4.
Man, I rolled a lot of 5s. It's like worse than rolling 1s. Because you're only one away.
No, it's not.
Well, as long I had
Well-
successes.
Right, as long as it's not a botch.
All right. Blaze.
I'm going to do the same thing: leap, tackle, and claw.
Okay. Dex
Or
and
leap and
athletics.
claw, I should say, not tackle. That would be brawl. So I'm also splitting dice pool.
Yep.
Dex is so my total pool there.
I
would
thought these guys were going to be tougher than this. Bitches.
There's
Did
4
I
of
get
you.
skipped last turn, or is this the?
Oh, yeah, you should have gone with Dark Tree.
Oh yeah.
They are shredding the shit out of this place. Are you still kind of hanging out? You should have gone before Abigail swiped at the girl up in the air. So as she's jumping up, what are you doing?
So the dude is knocked out,
The dude is unconscious, yeah.
unconscious.
And the truck is lurched to a stop. And she hasn't even
Well,
really had a chance to scream.
then while she's in the air, this dude's knocked out. I see this dude knocked out. I'm gonna run over and try to find something to tie him up with.
Okay.
You've got 50 feet of paracord.
You do have lots
Yes,
of paracord.
that's right.
So you can hog tie him however you
So I'm
want.
gonna hog tie him with my 50 feet of paracord.
All right. I'm assuming you were a little bit far, a ways away, so you run up pretty quick and roll him over on his stomach and start tying him up.
Okay.
Abigail jumps up, swipes at her. Blaze is jumping up at the same time.
Doing the same thing, spending willpower, splitting the rest of my dice pool
Okay.
into the attack. I succeeded twice on the
Nice.
roll to get to her in the air. Claw attack difficulty is what?
6.
6. That gives me 6 successes.
5 roll over.
5 roll over.
5
My
plus strength plus
plus-
2.
Plus
okay,
3.
this is gonna be a lot of dice. Hang on. No, because I wrote my strength down over here. So strength is that many. 5 is there. Plus 2 normally. I've got razor claws, so that's actually plus 2 more. Woo! This is what she does.
So 9 plus your strength.
16.
Wow.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty
so
6.
I rolled a lot of not successes, so hang on. Okay, I rolled less than half. 9 successes.
Wow.
She's really
We
gross.
got one tied up, so feel free to kill her.
Yeah, I was going to say, we only need 1.
I don't even know if she can rage.
The good
heal
news
this.
is we can just take them with us. We don't have to do anything now. Because we could just take her back and have her interrogated.
If she survives this.
Well, I mean,
Oh, crap. Hang on. -1 difficulty. So my attack roll actually probably would have had more successes. Oh, well. I got as far... My claw attacks are plus 2 damage and -1 difficulty. I got to remember that second half of that.
Yeah.
Too late now, but I think I did some damage. It's fine.
what?
I just pictured the sequence of events. So she leaps out of the woods, lands on the hood of this car. You rip the door off, and meanwhile I reach in, grab this chick, throw her up. She's got time to be in the air for a couple of seconds while you're doing something else. You leap at her, and meanwhile I'm like recalculating trajectory
So
to
you can also
pounce.
pounce on her.
Yeah,
We're just good at this.
yeah, teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a loser.
I'm going to fist you.
Let me put my claws away, and I'll return the favor.
Oh, I'm not putting mine away.
Oh,
No, the problem is that making a fist with claws sounds painful to me.
But I want to open them. Bye-bye, uterus.
All right. As this lady is up in the air, Blaze comes up from underneath with her hands pointed straight up, like she's diving into her.
Ew.
And that's what happens because she puts her claws into her and then opens her arms
Oh.
and she splits her. And gore and everything comes raining down.
Is it on me?
It's on everybody.
Ew.
Dax looks up and he's like,
like
doing
an-
the blinking as it's splattering his face and eyes.
It's like anime style, like when they cut through somebody.
This is terrible.
It's like nobody has that much blood. Every time I watch an anime, I'm like, no. P.S.
That's awesome.
If nobody's watched One Punch Man, you should.
You split her from vag to cheeks.
Pretty much. Blaze just went. You guys hear. Actually, Dax hears this as he's standing over him over Dirtbeard wrapping him up, he hears a growl from underneath him, and the guy's eyes open up, and some of his wounds just instantly close.
Oh, what a prick. Stop on him.
He's doing that rage healing thing.
Well, I did just murder his.
So his
friend.
eyes, they're like moving back and forth, and he's in a frenzy right now. So, Mr. Paracord, I forgot about this. Otherwise, I would have had you roll to tie him up. Would that be intelligence and survival, I guess?
All right.
See how far you got on tying him up.
There isn't a use rope skill.
I know.
What's difficulty?
Difficulties is 7.
3.
3. You got 3 successes tying him up. When he comes to, he instantly turns into Krynos, which pops the ropes on how you've tied him up. I mean, he goes from a tiny little guy to great big.
He's going to rip your paracord.
I think he just did break it. Now I'm pissed.
All right, I have to get you a new.
It does snap, and does he have time to? Yeah, because that's a rage. He's going to strike out at you since you're over him, and 2 to hit you. His strength is 3. Plus 2. This is kind of a surprise. You weren't. Was anyone expecting him to pop up? Yeah. 4 successes, 4 aggravated levels of damage. You can
Try to
soak that.
Yep.
Stamina plus what?
I think it's just
I
stamina.
think it's just straight up stamina.
Just stamina?
But you're in Krynos, so your stamina's higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can soak.
Difficulty
anything.
is what?
I think that changes depending on what kind of damage it was. How hard it was to soak.
I'm going to say I soaked 2 of them because
I feel bad, but Mike's mom's.
I got 2 9s and
I thought I wrote
3
that.
3s,
Difficulties is 6.
then 2. It's 1 slash in
It is
2
a,
boxes.
It's a star.
It's a
in
star
each
in
box.
2 boxes.
Star in each box.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if your bashing is just a slash, a sideways slash, hurt is going to be an X, and then aggravated is a star.
All right.
And by hurt, he meant lethal.
Lethal, yeah. Sorry.
Nah, it's just, I would have been confused because hurt is a level.
And the only thing you cannot soak is silver.
Right. Unless you're in your human form.
Right.
Or your breed form, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So he's turned around, he's slashed at you, and he is up on his feet. Dark Tree strikes out and slashes him once. Doesn't have any rollover. Does 1 level of damage. Soak. He soaks it.
So it's Dax's turn.
So it is Dax, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm pissed. I'm biting him in the face.
Okay. Dex and Brawl, difficulty 5.
4, then strength plus 3 plus 1.
Yes.
Five.
5. He soaked 3 of that. You think he's down at mauled, but you're not sure. All right, top of the round, Abigail. As you both kind of, Dex and Athletics to land. You're both going to do this too.
And in Krynos, I'm going to say, just try to knock him out.
Knock him out.
2.
2. You land gracefully on the blood-smeared.
Can I land on him? I jumped straight
the
up.
The arc is kind of weird.
I
Oh.
said because he dragged him out of the truck to tie him
Oh,
up.
did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I dragged him up. Oh, no, I just slashed.
Yeah,
just
you're
slashed.
landing on the truck, plonk.
Okay.
And it's covered in gore and blood, and pieces of her are raining down.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's like Carrie, but with a wolf.
exactly.
So
And you
I
see
have
this
time.
guy like popped up and he swiped at Dax, and Dax backed up and then took another swipe at him.
Okay,
and
I'm
Dark
gonna-
Tree like swiped once.
I'm going to swipe at him.
Okay,
Yeah,
landing
I
is
need
a
to put-
for you. It's a reflexive, so it's not going to mess up dice pools or anything.
Okay.
2.
2 hits. He's just full out fighting. He's not dodging.
Okay, so then it's
So
strength
plus 2,
plus 2
plus 1.
plus 1. I think I was rolling 2 less dice last time, but that's fine. Ooh. Did you hear my freaking
right.
elbow pop? What's the difficulty on this? 6s
6
still?
is always on damage.
6.
All right, he cannot rage heal anymore. And you come down and basically just tear through his back, and muscles and ribs pop as your fingers are going through his back. And he falls forward.
Is he dead?
You're pretty sure.
Sorry, I killed him.
I
This is
succeeded at landing.
Her landing, she lands gracefully.
I actually did land really good.
As the last piece of Bella hits the truck, bonk, and it clanks once before it stops. It's like bonk clank at the same time.
I pause to shake
Yeah.
because I'm gore splattered,
She
and so I'm
shakes
standing on top of
gore
the trunk.
everywhere.
Yeah, but that's going to get all over us, too.
Yes, I realize
Abigail
that
turns
now.
around, she goes,
but
"Hey, oh!" and gets more blood like misted on her.
Then Abigail,
And then I
Dark
look down
Tree, and
and
I
see-
should shake all at the same time.
Yeah, you guys all start. Everyone shakes this blood. This blood is gross. It feels gross. It doesn't burn, but it smells.
And then I
It smells
start
like an
looking
open
for
wound
what
that's been.
clunked.
Festering. Blech.
Start going through the
Find out
truck
what the noise
and
was.
everything,
Yeah.
and you pull out a nice. It looks like about the size of a small sword in a scabbard.
I have melee.
It looks like the scabbard at one time was nicely made, but it has maybe been drugged through shit and dirt, and might have been pissed on a few times.
Ew.
I like
It's
with
been
my super
disrespected.
sharp claws. I kind of still like. I don't know that I want to touch it, but all right.
You take a level of aggravated damage from touching it. It's silver.
Oh,
What a Bia. How's she able to touch it?
It's wrapped around it, but I'm assuming the way she picked it up was by
Right,
the
yeah.
bottom of it where it was nice and silver. But it's been gunked over.
Okay.
But she went right to the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That was meant for us.
Don't or
She probably started carrying that around once she found out where they were chasing werewolves. I'm just saying.
It's got nice pictographics on it and everything. It looks old. The sheath looks old.
Just hold it by the scabbard, guys.
okay. Yep. Yeah.
Pick up the scabbard.
Learned that less like with the like sucking on one finger while, all right, picking it up with
Pick
the
it
other
up,
hand.
yep.
Gingerly.
Holding it.
I say holding it should maybe give me some sort of penalty, but only while I'm holding it. I vaguely remember that being a thing.
This is going to be a point of gnosis. You feel getting siphoned off.
Okay.
It's not permanently gone, but it's like you're going to have one checkbox constantly
Yeah.
removed.
I'll check off the other end so I know that that's that.
Okay. There's nothing in the truck. Junk, a map, wrappers, stuff like that. Not a lot of other things.
Did y'all hear that metal hit the truck?
That was the
That was
knife.
the knife, the sword knife.
Oh, that was the sword? Oh, okay. I thought that was inside the truck.
That's what I went. Yeah, I went looking for that specifically.
Yep.
It might have been inside the truck. It doesn't have a windshield anymore.
No. Or a front tire. Or a door.
We should drag the truck off the road and not leave this here in the
Agreed.
middle to be obvious to
I'm also
anybody
gonna-
who drives along.
Well, I guess the blood's everywhere.
I
don't
mean,
think that
all the
matters.
blood and gore won't be.
I'm gonna go
it could
find
be
a
Right,
deer.
but
destroyed
the blood
animal.
and gore might not be visible from the road. The truck would be.
I'll get
I
a
would
deer. I'll put it in
think.
the middle of the
Ooh,
road.
good plan.
Primal urge and intelligence as she just takes off. I'll be back.
I start trying to get or start shoving the truck off the
Between
road.
the three of you in Kronos form, it's easy to move this
Two.
truck. Two, you find a deer pretty quickly.
I kill it.
Take it down, drag it back.
Stick it on there.
Yep.
Rip its belly open and sort of lay it nicely in the middle of the gore pattern.
Now, do you guys want to take the truck south a little bit? That's what Dark Tree says. Let's
Do
move
we
this.
know?
Yeah.
Okay. I was say, but do we know which direction the trucks were going?
It was coming from the north, so it
Okay,
was
so
driving
yeah.
south.
Right, so it would.
I'm feeling kind of hungry. I'm going to rip off one of the deer's legs and eat it while we're going.
He does so.
I just stare and I'm like, ew. People make food for you.
So you guys walk the truck down a little bit, push it off to the side, kind of up in the woods, and
Yeah.
throw the deer all over it, except for the leg that's being eaten.
Turn that into deer sausage.
Tasty.
Savage.
It's tasty.
deer chili.
is tasty.
I want deer chili.
Do you want another leg so we can make deer chili?
Well, or I could just find
No,
another
I'm
deer.
good.
That's true.
Yeah.
You did it pretty easily. I'm sure it's not that hard.
I am smarter than you.
They both checked your sheets. All
Wait
right.
a minute.
So it's about 5 o'clock now in
Are
the
you
summer.
smarter than I am?
We're the
I'm
same
d-
smart. I'm
oh,
wittier than you are. I have better quips.
I'm more graceful than you are.
There you go.
This argument is actually
Right.
happening.
I'm hotter than you are.
So 2 more hours go by. You guys are arguing in the.
You have an
4.
appearance of 4? I also have an appearance of 4, and I have a specialty of alluring
I could seduce you both.
I'm better at manipulating.
and animal magnetism. I got that too. Although that doesn't work on you unless
I can
you're
make you
actually attractive
laugh.
to women.
All right. So you guys are sitting off the side of the road. 2 more hours go by. There's no trucks. So it's about 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we have to kill 2 hours, so we're having this discussion.
I'm finishing off the hoof.
Ew. Don't eat that part.
He is laying down on the ground with his hoof, like gnawing the side.
Don't do
My
things.
dog is. I can picture that perfectly. My dog living in my apartment just has one bone to eat. So he
Bites
just
it a
sits on the
couple times,
couch
then
and
licks
just-
it a few times,
Yeah.
and looks up at
And
you
it gets
while
that
he's looking.
goofy, weird, soggy look, and you're like, ew, I don't want to touch that. Like, ew. Why are you doing that, Dax? It's
You want a
gross.
piece of this?
No!
I don't
That
think
is-
there are any left.
Like,
think
if a
you've eaten it
deer
all.
could have a grossest part on its body other than its butthole, it's that.
The butthole is the tastiest part,
Ew.
Dark Tree says.
I just start laughing. Like, I don't think
Most
he meant
animals
that
do
to
that.
be funny, but I
Yeah,
just
I've been
start
using
asshole,
that.
yeah.
Remember that hyena video with,
Yeah.
with the elephant?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
God, every time I see that,
where all
the
the
big bubble
spices.
comes out.
Spice.
Spice must
As soon as
flow.
you offer up the hoof to them and they go, ooh, Dark Tree walks over and just picks it up and walks away. slowly. While you're not looking. You want some? He just walks over and gets it. Moves over and chomp, 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 chomp.
Ew.
eyeing you sideways, like,
Right.
what are you going to do about it?
Right.
You guys are disgusting.
I mean-
It's a pack. It's a pack
It's-
thing.
I don't want to eat a hoof.
Crunch. Crunch.
Oh.
I mean, the
Crunch.
marrow is, like, the super delicious part.
Yeah, but the outside is gross.
Well, yeah, but you got to get through the outside to get
Well, then
to
have
the
that.
If you
inside.
lick it
have
enough,
at it.
get it all off there.
Have at
You ever
it.
had pig's feet?
No,
No.
actually, no.
I have not
Despite
either.
living in St. Louis and having them available in the grocery store,
Ew.
no,
Never tried it.
I never have.
Ew.
I've
no,
never had it either.
like there's at least one Schnucks in St. Louis City where you can buy pickled pig's feet. Like that's a thing
Oh.
that they sell
I think
in
at Walmart and
Schnucks.
stuff has them.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Anyway.
I can afford to eat the rest of the pig. I don't need to eat its meat.
All right. Let's see.
Today
Renown real
is
quick before we
the
get out of here.
mention.
All right. Defeating a
Jurassic Park.
minor minion of the worm. To glory for everyone.
Woo! Look at us being cool and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this knife is our trophy to show everybody how cool we are. Sweet.
Did anybody get hurt?
No.
No.
Yes.
You did get hurt, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I took 2 points of aggravated.
Oh, I actually got hurt, but not in the fight. Only when I picked up a silver thing.
Okay.
That was after I had decidedly killed things.
The threat was armed with a silver weapon, plus
Oh.
another +1 glory to everybody, even though they didn't get to use it.
Bitch.
It's not her fault she didn't.
It's
get a
because she
chance to
ripped
use
her
it.
apart
Yeah.
from taint to temple.
She had a perm bitch face, and she had to
True,
be taken down.
You know.
Now, this area is not of the worm, so that's not revealing a certain proof the gurus of the worm fossil. Revealing that the trucking line is all fouled up, I'm going to say that's 1 wisdom for everybody.
Oh yeah, because Dax can now definitively say worm.
Yep.
Worm is
Worm.
there.
Well, yeah, it's dirt. I'm just. Sorry, that was really mean.
Okay. I think that is pretty much it. Okay.
Got the chills from that.
XP, or
XP.
only because I don't have any anymore.
Yeah, I
All
need
right.
some brawl. Holy
One
boo.
point automatic for everybody. 1 point learning curve for everybody. 1 point concept. Loner, yeah. Yeah, everybody got it.
So 4?
So
far,
brings us up
3.
to 3.
1 point for acting. Yeah, the whole thing about the hoof and all that stuff. Everybody gets a point for that. Heroism. Jumping on a wounded pack mate. Protect them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. You guys mopped up really fast. 2 turns.
Nobody had a chance to get really, give us.
All right.
4.
Yeah.
4 to 4 to 4. Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th Anniversary Edition is property of Onyx Path Publishing. Please visit drivethroughrpg.com to purchase your copy of the game today. This has been a production of Gaming Without Gaming. All rights reserved. You may download only material displayed and identified on the site as specifically available for downloading. Such material is for non-commercial personal use only, provided you also retain all copyright and other proprietary notices contained on the materials. You may not, however, distribute, modify, transmit, reuse, repost, or use the content of the site for public or commercial purposes, including the text, images, audio, and video without our written permission.